you ever wonder what is the most ridiculous thing you can do in Forsaken, and the answer is trying to win the game without even running. Over the last several days, I have been strategizing and trying over and over and over to win a match in Forsaken without even using the most important thing, the stamina bar. Now you would say this idea is stupid and impossible because the core of the game is chasing, and if you get chased and you don't run, then you simply die. And yeah, you're damn right. As insane as I am, I really want to try it. Of course, because of how many ways you can win in Forsaken, to make things fair, I have a set of rules. Number 1, I must get to last man standing to prove that the killer is decent at the game and I don't just hiding relying on other survivors all around. That means number 2, a survivor must do their job as a survivor, which is do generators to get the timer down and help teammates if possible. Now, let's get to the game. For the strategy, I'll be using 007 N7 because he is the only character that lets you travel a significant distance without running, and also has an invisible ability that helps you deal with killer's tracking skill. In these first 10 matches, I repeatedly lost because either the killer found me doing gen early or I could not even survive last man standing. There was also one issue, which is that some of the killer were not even good enough to get to last man standing. So that's why the first rule is so important in this challenge, because if I just win because the killer was goofing around, then that would not be an achievement, right? Eventually, I still die a whole lot in the next couple of last man standing I got to. In this challenge, I have to max out my 6th sense to guess where the killer will go and trick them, meanwhile trying to ace on my core skill to win this challenge, which is the cool GUI. When I thought of doing this challenge, I already know that this would be a huge pain due to how ridiculous it is. But now after 20 games, I'm already in way too deep to back out now. It's now make it or break it situation for me. But I gotta say one thing, throughout those first 20 games, I did learn some techniques for 007 N7, and I can use that will prove pretty useful for the challenge. After all, the only way to finish this challenge is to play it the stealthy way. I mean, of course you never want to expose yourself to the killer at all, because the maximum amount of jukes I can do on the killer is only 2 with only walking, which can only buy me around 5 seconds. And eventually the killer will adapt to my very slow juke and then destroy me right away. And of course, approaching the killer is out of the question, but hiding the whole match is not allowed either. So I set myself to do at least 1 to 2 generators to prove useful to the match, so it is quite extreme. That said, around 25 matches, I was able to get pretty close to winning, but after all, not quite close enough, so I kept trying and trying. And after 3 days, we got this. So right off the bat, I already spawned into a very bad place, which is very close to the killer, so I have to hide right away. And it seems like the killer took a different route, so I might be fine. So I went straight ahead to this one place, which like often spawned a collab, but it wasn't here that day, so kinda sad. So I went and do my first generators. Things were going pretty smoothly, and I went and do the next generator, which is in the middle of the map. Kinda risky, but I have to do it, alright? And I did it. Zelensky also got chased. And then when I go around this corner, I saw 2 minions coming for me. I have to waste my clone to get the minions away. If my clone cooldown wasn't back yet, then I would be dead. Then I went back to this furthest spot because it's very good and you can teleport far away. And I go help this limbing shed. It's very nice. I went back to this place and stand for a while, and you know, the killer just haven't found us for some reason. I sent a clone to trick the killer, but then Zelensky think it's me running over there, and then he run with me, which is kinda tragic. And now the killer found him, and he's getting wrecked. And he's dead. Okay, I got to LMS, and this is by far the best start of the LMS. I almost got hit over there, but it's so lucky that I'm still here. I thought the killer was back, so I sent one clone over there, but it wasn't. Then I sent another clone, and it was so lucky that it went out right when the killer go to, and it went so naturally. And so I used my cool GUI to get through the furthest place. Boom. Oh my god. 25 seconds, I can still win. Alright? The chance of me winning is much higher now. And at this point, I couldn't even believe in my eye that I'm doing this. This is crazy. The killer have no idea where I am right now. Oh my god. This is crazy. I genuinely did it. I was so disbelief in my own existence that I cannot even comprehend what was going on because I actually won that round. I tried so hard before and it was almost impossible. And because of some kind of magical pull from God or something, I don't know. That match, the killer was not bad, but I did win. I absolutely bamboozled. I flabbergasted him 100%. And you might say this was 100% lucky. I would say it's lucky, but it was from my 30 painfully losing matches that I learned something about 007. And then I made this thing possible through a bit of luck. Now at this part, I want to thank you guys all for 5k subs. It was so unreal for me. Okay, it is quite the end of my summer break, and I got so much people coming into my channel, and you know, it generally make me happy. So if you really like my content and really like the way I torture myself and do challenges, maybe join the Discord and I will try to stream in the future. And you know, you guys can watch me doing it live, torturing myself live technically. And yeah, I know this part of the video doesn't have any editing at all, and it looks like I'm just being lazy, and I'm sorry about that, but I just really want to celebrate my 5k subscriber milestone. And you know, I want to plug it into this video. I don't want to make a separate video because you know, it would not be fun for you guys to watch, right? So genuinely, thank you guys again. I have been wanting to become a big YouTuber for a very long time, since my child. I would appreciate it if you guys give me some feedback on my videos and you know, tell me what to do next, because I really want to contribute to you guys. Thanks you guys so much for 5k subs. Now, goodbye.